You're coming from a mile away. Check this out, y'all. Come on, let's go to the drawing board a little bit. Let's go to the drawing board. Check this out. Yeah, y'all screen record all this shit. Cause if any harm try to come my way, y'all want y'all to know who the fuck it is, what it is, what's going on. Cause I'ma stand 10 toes regardless, nigga. Look at this. Father of sword attack suspect says son gripped by paranoia, obsession with son. All right, now check this out. Man uses samurai sword to kill his mother. Man uses samurai sword to kill his mother. Now let's read it. Let's read it. A man accused of killing his mother with a samurai sword and injuring 2 other family members on Sunday began behaving strangely days before the incident, according to his father. Huber Wasson said he noticed subtle changes in his 23-year-old son, Damian Winslow Washam. About 4 to 6 weeks earlier, he said his son sold his beloved PlayStation games and started watching strange videos of Egyptian mythology and conspiracies. All right? Peep how they labeling it too. Peep how they labeling it. He started having his, yeah, y'all screen record this. He started having his infatuation with the son. We know ain't nothing bad about the son, but just listen. Listening to them conspiracy theory type things. He just started coming out and being in the sun, trying to get closer to the sun. The elder Washam told Fox 10 News on Friday, hours after a judge set bond for his son totaling $800,000. Washam said his son has no criminal record except for a misdemeanor arrest in Saraland for possession of a marijuana joint and no history of mental illness. But he added that the small changes he had noticed became more dramatic in the few days before the incident. He said Damian switched to a vegetarian diet and started using metal kick bars to block the front and back doors from the inside. Now, the only thing weird they said in this paragraph is him using metal kick bars to block the front and back door. Him going vegan and getting more sun, wasn't nothing wrong with that, but look how they worded it, though. Let's keep going. This the father. We never had any problems out of him, and then all of a sudden he started acting paranoid, I guess. Still, Washam said he had spent the day with Damian on Sunday and everything seemed fine. He said he left the house on Moosop Road in the 8 Mile Semis area about 20 minutes before the incident occurred. He said he was going to get some food and called home, but not reached anyone. Now, Washam is the defendant's daddy. Washam said his autistic son Desmond then called with news that was hard to process. He called me and told me Mama died. Damian hurt Mama, he said. The Mobile County Sheriff's Office alleges that Damian Washam used the sword he recently had purchased to kill his mother, 61-year-old Helen Nettles Washam. The defendant also critically wounded his uncle, George Washington Nettles, a 52-year-old bedridden man with cerebral palsy. Desmond Washam, the one who informed his father of the attack, suffered cuts to the wrist. The defendant then led law enforcement and authorities on a 20-minute chase before they managed to stop his Honda Accord on Alabama 158. All right? So they basically saying that, hold on, let me flip it around. They basically saying, in the article thus far, I'm going to show y'all where they said my name. They basically saying that this son was watching all these conspiracy videos on YouTube, and he was going out getting more sun, and basically, this was weird to the dad. His son was getting more sun. He became vegan. That shouldn't have been weird, but it was to the dad. So that show you how low vibrational that household was, and he was in anyway. You get what I'm saying? Now, far as him saying the son started like trying to guard the front and back door with like workout equipment, that's really weird, but everything else wasn't. So basically, they saying the son then got a samurai sword, and he went and killed his mom, which that ain't what I represent at all. You feel me? I would never promote no shit like that. I love my mom. I'm not with that. Now, I'm sorry to hear that his mom transcended, because I don't know the mom. She could have been a good soul, spirit fall. I don't know. But don't try to, I ain't got nothing to do with that. If he did that because he did that. That has nothing to do with me. But let's keep reading the article, y'all. Okay. Okay, so we right here. Hubert Washington said his brother-in-law had surgery for his wounds and remains hospitalized. Mobile County Assistant District Attorney Madison Davis said during the defendant's bond hearing Friday that the attack came after a verbal altercation between him and his mother. She said prosecutors have information that the defendant was trying to purchase a gun before buying the sword. We can't say definitely whether, he was planning this attack or if it's something that just got out of control that day, she said after the hearing. Hubert Washam said he does not believe his wife and son argue. So Hubert is the daddy. This the daddy talking. The daddy said he believes his son, notwithstanding his lack of history of mental health, was not right when he picked up that weapon. He said his son had not contacted the family since his arrest. He said he has spoken to him only once when detectives handed him the phone. He didn't sound like himself, the father said. That's when I realized he possibly had some kind of mental something going on there. He wasn't making any sense. He sounded crazy. Mobile County Sheriff's Paul Birch said his agency continues to investigate the crime. Pay attention to that, y'all. Continues to investigate the crime. He said investigators have not determined a motive and have not determined whether drugs played a role. Legally, he said making those determinations are not necessary. As for whether the defendant is exhibiting signs of mental illness, he said he has no basis to judge whether his conduct was unusual compared to his typical behavior. Washam told Fox News 10 that his son, so this the son told the police when he was in custody basically that he had been using cocaine and crystal meth. That's a crystal meth. Instead, here we go, y'all. Instead, this the father, y'all. Instead, he placed the blame squarely on pay attention to the words. Instead, he placed the blame squarely on the videos his son had been watching. He showed one to Fox 10 News made by Jamal Rashad, who has posted a number of Black Power videos on TikTok. I'll read that again. For the people in the back. The father told Fox 10 News that his son told authorities that he had been using cocaine and crystal meth. So basically, they saying the son said that he was off cocaine and crystal meth. But the daddy said this is not true. Instead, he placed the blame squarely. You got to pay attention to the words. The father places the blame of his fucking wife and two other people getting killed. Instead, he placed the blame squarely on the videos his son had been watching. He showed, keyword, y'all, so he actually showed them people this. He showed one to Fox 10 News made by Jamal Rashad, who has posted a number of Black Power videos to TikTok. We ain't got to finish reading that article. Bro. See, that's where it's like, a lot of you motherfuckers laugh. I ain't even gonna lie. You feel me? It's a time and a place to laugh. There wasn't nothing funny about what I just read. And like all that laughing shit, you know what I'm saying? That's why everybody got phones. You feel what I'm saying? Because you could do that behind your phone. But you wouldn't do that in my face though. I guarantee you wouldn't. See what I'm saying? Because see, I'm showing a major point right now. I ain't never in my life stood for no unrighteous bullshit like that. See what I'm saying? This man then went and took a sword and killed his mama, which is the worst despicable shit you could ever do in your motherfucking life, is disrespect your mom and your daddy, man. Right? And the daddy want to place it on me. But y'all want me to tell y'all what I think going on? I highly doubt that there was anybody that ever watched the video from Rashad Jamal, Divine Insight, and you became inspired to kill your mama. So you know what that sounds like to me? It's called, when they want to kill you, they start like, they tear down your name first. See what I'm saying? They got to tear your name down to make you look bad to the public. So that when they try to do some harm to you, the public don't give a fuck. See what I'm saying? You already made up a whole fake case in Georgia. Violated all type of judicial processing. If you wanted these motherfuckers in y'all to believe that y'all law is an action, that we are citizens of the country, y'all, my case proves that we not. What constitutional rights? Y'all took my whole everything. So, and when you put them allegations on me, you saying I'm a pedophile. The very shit I speak against, now I'm a pedophile. Right? And since the pedophile accusation ain't work, right? Because see, y'all still listening, so it ain't work. Now here they come. Now I am the, you see how they can try to put Frank, Rashad Jamal, we heard his name before in a fucking mass murder. That he inspired a mass murder. Oh, okay, let's start watching him more. Now let's build the case against him. And let's make 9 more fake stories like that. Now we can be like, hey, he's the leader of a violent cult that is inspiring people to hurt their moms. Right? Notice the reporter didn't have to add, he has dozens of Black Power videos on TikTok. He didn't have to say that. You know why he said that? To alert those oppressors. Black Power videos. Wow. Because even though it's not true, you know what they gonna think? Wow. So he has that type of power? Where he's able to affect people like that to get them to go hurt somebody? See what I'm saying? Oh, we got him. You see what I'm saying? And then let me show you something else. As far as to the public. Remember now, a lot of motherfuckers know who Rashad Jamal is, but there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't. So now, before you even get to the message, I'm not listening to that nigga. That nigga, I heard he a motherfucking pedophile. I heard he's some crazy ass pedophile, violent pedophile with a coat. He be telling people to go kill their parents, and he likes little kids. You see the picture they painting? Do you see the picture they're painting? Now the alleged defendant, I don't fucking know him. Ain't never held a conversation with him. Why the fuck is you mentioning my name in the article? Like I live up the street or something. Pay attention to what they're doing. And that also lets you know, like, damn, God is him. What other teacher you see going through that? See what I'm saying? What other teacher you see? I don't give a fuck how good the information is they giving you right now on the internet. You don't see no other teacher going to get an attack like that. Pay attention to that now too. Pay attention to who really for you. Because if they us, they're going to get attacked. And if they really a problem to them people, they coming for you.